Okay, so let's get back to William Shakespeare. So, what is bardolatry? I don't even know how to pronounce that word. So, I love the bard. Essentially, what that refers to is excessive admiration of Shakespeare because we do refer to him as the bard. So many writers in the 18th and 19th centuries treated William Shakespeare's works as the secular equivalent or the replacement for the Bible. Essentially, this idea presents Shakespeare as the greatest writer who has ever lived and most faithful portrayer of the human condition. Now, while you may think, Ms. Askins, is that you? Should you be a little bit more open about your feelings? I am not actually a bardlator. I think that Shakespeare does an excellent job of paying homage to the human condition, to writing things that have obviously stood the test of time. However, I think that there are other English writers, notably Geoffrey Chaucer, who actually do more for the English literature, for the literary canon, than Shakespeare. So here's some fun facts. We don't actually know what Shakespeare looks like. No account of what he wore, what his facial features looked like. Most portraits are essentially, this guy kind of looks like how they might have looked based on other pictures. We do know that this particular carving, which Ben Jonson approved as a good likeness, is our best evidence of what Shakespeare looked like. So unlike all of our selfies, we don't know Shakespeare's actual appearance. Some more fun facts. Shakespeare was an actor, but he didn't play leading roles. He assigned those to other actors like Richard Burbage. During his life, he performed in front of monarchs. He had extremely awesome access to the inner workings of the court. And you can see that in his plays like Hamlet and Macbeth and the histories. So, essentially, he was really influential in what the king and queen got to see. Now, we do have some of Shakespeare's signatures on original documents. However, he doesn't spell his name the same way. And you might think, wouldn't someone know how to spell his or her own name? Well, let's talk a little bit about the English language and spelling. Spelling was not standardized, meaning that there wasn't one set way to spell words during Shakespeare's time. That means that you could have spelled your name how it sounded. So if it sounded to you like Shakespeare or Shakespeare or Shakespeare or Shakespeare, you could have spelled it however you wanted. Basically, because you followed phonetic spelling and not a set standardized spelling. The other fun fact is that Shakespeare has some really good insults. We got to actually enjoy some of yours today that you helped create. So if you look at some of these one lovely zingers, such as, "Thou smell of mountain goat." "She is spherical, like a globe. I could find out countries in her," aka she is fat, she is portly. "Thou cream-faced loon, where goats that goose look." So if you're looking for some Shakespeare resources, here are a few from where you can actually learn a little bit more about who William Shakespeare is.